Welcome back to the Playdate by Freshly Picked. I'm your host, Kaitlin Hansen, and I am so happy to be here with you for another episode of Midweek Mantras. I feel like it's been a minute since I have sat down and recorded one of these, but I feel like I have a lot of thoughts and I'm like trying to channel, and we'll see where this episode kind of takes us. This past Sunday was Mother's Day, and I don't know. I feel like I have like a love-hate relationship with Mother's Day that I guess I didn't even know until this year that I had. Obviously, I like love my mom and I love being a mom. But sometimes Mother's Day can be hard because there are so many expectations put around it where I know for me, I'm trying to make the mothers around me feel special and loved and appreciated. And sometimes it's hard because all you want to do is literally nothing. But I feel like this Mother's Day was a really beautiful day. I just wanted like a really slow morning and just to kind of rot in bed. And so my husband was so nice and brought me a bagel in Starbucks, and I just got to lay in bed and catch up on texts and responding to people, and just kind of had zero expectations of where I needed to go and what I needed to do, which the day before I had been setting up all day, actually clear until the night, because I was hosting my grandma, my aunts, my sisters, my mom, everybody over to my house for a Mother's Day dinner, which I am somebody I love hosting. So that's very fun for me, but it's also so much work. So I decided next year, I'm like, I'm going out for Mother's Day. I don't want to do dishes. I don't want to do cleanup. I don't want to do setup. I just want to veg and have one full day of just relaxing, and I don't know. But I also just kind of had a lot of thoughts about Mother's Day and just, being a mom and having a mom. And I found a couple things that I guess really spoke to me just from this last week that I just kind of wanted to talk about. I loved this quote, and it's from a.mothers.words, and it says, "One of my favorite evolutions as a mother is that my first and last thought of each day are no longer myself, but of you." And it's so true. I think sometimes I'm like so ready for bedtime. And then all I do at bedtime is like look back at pictures and like look back at our day. And I'm like, oh my gosh. I tell my husband all the time, I'm like, should we just go wake him up really quick? And he's like, no, bedtime just took forever. I don't know. Sometimes I just like get nostalgic at night and just like want to snuggle my babes and like wake them up. And sometimes I do that. And then I regret it like 5 minutes later because then they're mad at me. But I just love that. And like in the mornings too, yeah, my first thought is like, okay, got to get my kids up, got to, get that going. And I don't know. I just thought that quote was like, oh my gosh, that is so true. And then I loved this other one that said, with each year that I grow older, I'm beginning to see how much of yourself you sacrificed and how much you gave to me. No one asked of you the things you did. No one had to say a thing because love was the fuel that got you through each sleepless night and early morning. There are times I should have voiced to you the gratitude I felt within, but it can be quiet, hard to say it all when I don't know where to begin. So I want to know I'm grateful, Mom, for everything you give. I want you to know I'm grateful, Mom, for everything you did. I want you to know I see you, Mom. I see every beat of your heart. I see a heart that beats for both of us. I see a heart that will never depart. I want you to know I owe it to you, Mom. You made me who I am. Now, I want you to know I love you, Mom. I love you more than you know. I want you to know you're an incredible mom, and I'm really proud of you. I know it isn't easy, everything you do. You always say how lucky you are, but I'm sure I'm the lucky one. You may have been blessed with me, but I get to call you my mom. And I just thought that was so beautiful. It was from a individual named Charlotte Freeman, and it says a love letter to my mom. And I just thought that was like so beautiful. And sometimes I feel like I'm not the most like eloquent speaker or the best writer. And I feel like that just like encompassed so much of what I feel. And I hear this quote all the time, and it's so true. It's like, I didn't realize how much my mom loved me until I had kids of my own. And being a mom is so hard. And I just didn't realize that in my teen years as a kid. They don't know how to be a mom. They're just trying their best. And being a mom is so hard. It's like you just have to keep going even when you don't feel like it. And there's never ending to-do lists and mental loads and just so many things that go into being a mom. And Mother's Day is a beautiful day to celebrate your mom and your motherhood. Anyway, I know that Mother's Day can be a hard day for a lot of people, for those that have lost their moms or who are trying to become moms. I think it, brings up, in so many other situations, but brings up a lot of feelings. But I just wanted to just give a heartfelt message to all the moms out there and mother figures. I'm just so grateful for you and all that you do. And I just think every mom is just trying to do the best that they can. And just a reminder to give yourself grace, and you just deserve to be celebrated. And honestly, I think it should be more than one day. I think it should probably be like a week, or maybe once a month there should be a Mother's Day. I don't know. Maybe we should put that out there. If you didn't get the Mother's Day that you were hoping for, treat yourself. Whether that's going to get a little treat from the gas station, taking a nap, just going and dilly-dallying through a store, my personal favorite. Even better if I have a soda or a drink in hand. But treat yourself and give yourself a moment, and also give yourself a pat on the back. But I hope everybody had a beautiful Mother's Day, and go hug your mother. We'll see you next time.